everyone, welcome back to the new video. It's me Namrata here. Hope you all are doing great. So in today's video I'll be talking about some of the Charlotte Tilbury products I never thought I would ever purchase or even get a gift from this brand like Charlotte Tilbury. These are freaking pricey products, so this is why I just knew I have to film a video and let you all know how I feel about all these products, because I don't want you guys to waste your money on a makeup product. It's not worth it. If it's not good, don't buy it. So that's what I'm gonna talk about in this video. I already tried their airbrush flawless foundation. Definitely it's good, but I found some strange or weird facts about this foundation which I'm going to share in this video. And I have 3 more products which I haven't tried yet, so we both will find it out how this works. So I have a mascara, an eyeshadow palette and a lip balm. So yeah, hopefully the look will turn out exactly how I'm picturing it in my mind. And yeah, let me tell you, these are the products I have received as a gift from Octoly. And the look I'll be creating not only with Charlotte Tilbury, because I can't afford a full face of Charlotte Tilbury products, that would be too much. And yeah, these are all gifts, so I haven't purchased any of it, but not a sponsored video at all, so I'll be sharing my honest thoughts with you. So if you're interested, please keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe first. If you find this video helpful or informative, then please hit the like button at the end. And now I'm going to be doing the eyebrows off camera and then I'll be back. And I'm back with the brows on. Brows actually does a lot for me. If I have a good brows on, then I can do anything in life. That's how I feel. So I use this Anastasia Deep Brow in shade Ebony. And then I used a clear wax that is from Amazon to set those brow hairs, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, I used a concealer to carve out the brows at the end. So that was all about the brows. And now I'm gonna be priming my face using my favorite L primer. It's the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer, and I already mentioned I'm not gonna use all Charlotte Tilbury, but keep on watching. And I feel this primer has very nice grip. It's already feeling very tacky, so it will hold the foundation very well and creates a very even surface for the foundation. And now here comes the foundation. It's the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I picked the shade 7.5 Neutral, but you may freak out when I'll put it on because it will be like 3 shades lighter than my natural skin color, so which should look very weird. But wait for it, because it looks way darker when it's dry or gets settled onto your skin. So that's what you should know before you buy this specific foundation from Charlotte Tilbury. You can see it's way lighter, but wait for it. And I'm already freaking out because I know how horrible it would look. Last time when I blended this out, I felt so upset. I thought I picked the wrong shade, but with time it got better. It was almost my skin color, but a little better. That I can fix it with a bronzer that will balance out the skin tone. So wait for it and trust the process. Well, it's been 2 minutes since I put this on. I know right now it's looking very light, but trust me, it will get oxidized with time. But in the meantime, I just thought to keep on doing the rest of the base makeup. So I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape as a concealer and I'm using the shade Tan. But as usual, I'll be using very less product. And I'll blend this with the brush first. this foundation, it was very long lasting and I hadn't seen any creases on my face for hours. It was just sitting on my face very well. But I don't know what you think about the shade. I know it's a little lighter than my skin color, but with time, I'll show you some pictures. It looked just normal. It was not light at all. And now I'll be using this Wet Beauty blender to set the concealer. Okay, now look at my skin. It's been more than 10 minutes that I'm wearing this foundation and it definitely got darker. But still I think this shade is little lighter than what I need. So if you're of my skin color, I'm NC40 in MAC, then try to pick a shade darker. But this foundation definitely gets oxidized with time, so always keep that in mind. And if you don't know which skin type would be best suited for this formula, then I'd say regardless of your skin type, try to put something moisturizing underneath, like a moisturizing primer, gel based or water based, whatever it is, it has to be there, because I used a gel based primer today, like this gel primer, and it's also very sticky. Maybe that was another reason why it got stuck and it was not moving properly. So I had a little hard time blending this with a brush, and yeah, it will give you medium to high coverage, but you can build it up in certain areas wherever you need more coverage. So that was all about the foundation, and now I'm going to move forward with a bronzer, and today I'll be using this Elle Putty bronzer. It's in the shade Bronzed Belle. And I was just talking about blending, but this one blends like a dream. You don't have to put any effort at all. If you have tried that Huda Beauty Tantour, then this is the exact dupe. If it's not better, then it's exactly the same. I love Huda Beauty, but I love ELF even more after trying this, because they're so affordable and the products are unexpectedly good. Like, you can't really expect a product at this price would be that good. I hope that makes sense. I don't know what I've just said, but I hope you know what I mean. I just use the smaller end of this brush to blend this out, and at the end I'll be using this fluffier side to make sure it's looking seamless and there is no edge. And after blending that cream contour, I'm going to be using this powder bronzer from Pixie. Okay, now contouring is completely done, and you can't even tell that I put a lighter foundation on earlier. It's just looking like my natural skin color. This is why I'm a bit skeptical about the shade. I don't know if it's the right shade or I should go with something darker. Right now it's completely natural. I hope you feel that same way. Just let me know what you think in the comment box. I know some of you would say it's lighter. I also think that deep down I still feel it's a little lighter, but right now after contouring it's just right, about right. But overall I think it's a great foundation. It will be very long lasting and it'll get medium to high coverage, which is great for any special events or even for day-to-day wear. Whenever you want, you can just wear it. It's great, and it doesn't look cakey at all. Even with time it will just look like this. That I can assure you, because I owned this once before and it was just good the entire time. So yeah, that's all about the foundation. But one thing I'm still confused about is the shade range. If you have tried this foundation already, let me know your thoughts, and also if you haven't yet, just let me know how it's looking right now, I mean after the contouring. And for blush, I'll be using this fancy one from Kaja Beauty. It's the Cheeky stamp and I'm using the shade Bossy. So it comes with a stamp like this, very cute. And now I'm going to be using a brush to blend this out. And here's the moment I was waiting for, is the eye makeup. Today I have two of their new products to try, and you guys may already know I'm very passionate about eye makeup. I like to get creative with different eyeshadow palettes, but I don't know how I feel about this. It's their Pillow Talk Luxury palette, and it has 4 different shades and each shade has different names at the back. But honestly speaking, I'm not very impressed with the shade range here. But when I checked on their website, this palette and the shades looked way darker than this. So I don't really know how to feel about it yet. I'll be trying and let you know what it is actually. But the price of this palette actually blew my mind already. I couldn't believe my eyes. It's freaking 53 US dollars for only this 4 shades with the mirror. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't think it's good for that price point. Even if you have a budget, like if you can spend a good amount of money on a eyeshadow palette, then I'd recommend go for a Natasha Denona or even a Huda Beauty palettes. If you go for those smaller ones from Huda Beauty, like their Obsessions palette, that would be $30 and you'll get 9 shades, and each and every shades would be nicely pigmented. So yeah, I'd highly recommend that instead of this. If you need to buy $53, then you can go for something else for sure, not this. But let me tell you, I have nothing against the brand. I know how amazing this makeup brand is, but only with the price point, especially for this eyeshadow palette, felt very unfair to me. That's why I spoke my mind. And now let's put it on. Wait, look at my eyes and look at the shade here under the pan. It's way deeper, warmer than this. I think this is why I saw those models on their website wearing something very bronzy, warm, kind of a eye makeup, but I thought I don't have it here in this pan, but it's reacting differently when I'm putting it onto my skin. So this is something very weird about this brand I've found till now. Even with the foundation, I faced something very similar. It become darker with time, and even the eyeshadow is looking different than what it is here. And now I'm gonna do a very soft cut crease with this 4 shades, and to be honest, I'm very happy with this warm crease color. I can't really do with pale colors on my crease. And that's it. And now I'm gonna go with any shimmer color from this palette, and I'm thinking of putting this lighter shimmer shade in the inner corner, and then I'll blend it with this bronzy kind of a shade. So let's do it. Yes, it has nice pigment. And one more thing I'm noticing about this specific shade, it has no glitters in it. Although it's adding very nice highlight in my inner corner, it's more like a highlighter texture wise. And with the other side, the clean side, I'm picking the other metallic shade. And the metallic shadows from this palette appear same when you apply it. It's not looking any different than the pan itself. But overall, I'm loving this look, the way it's turning out. I think it would be great for a bride. It's a very sophisticated look. But again, for the price point, I'd say it's not enough. And this pencil from Mario is super creamy. It gives you right amount of time to work on it, and then it gets set and becomes completely matte. And it comes with this brush in the other end, which makes it very easier to blend and work on it. And that's all about the eyeshadow part. I hope you like it. Let me know your thoughts. But I'm missing 2 things in that eyeshadow palette, 2 different shades. One is a very cool tone grayish brown, and the other brownish kind of a metallic shadow. That would have been a complete palette for me. But yeah, this is what it is. And now I'll be trying their Pillow Talk Push Up Lashes Mascara. And another thing I'm very excited about, and to be honest, I have very high hopes on this. And it says it's a miracle mascara that gives lashes a long-lasting volume, length and weightless 24 hours lift effect. That's too much of a promise. Let me see how it works. And this is how the packaging looks like. I'm so happy with it. Like, I love this kind of minimalistic, nude or neutral packaging. So I'd say it's a yes for me. The packaging is so good. And now here is the moment of truth. Let me put it on. And the wand is a plastic wand. And let me just do it one side. So this is how it coated my lashes, top and bottom. I hope you can see difference. But one thing I can clearly see is volume. It coated my lashes very nicely. Even in the lower lash, it was very easy to apply this mascara with that wand. But one thing I'm still missing is that lifted effect, which it promised. But I won't actually blame this mascara for this very reason, because it happens with my lashes all the time. Be it a high-end mascara or affordable mascara, it always weighs down my lashes. So I don't actually blame this mascara for that reason. So you can definitely give it a try. And now I'll apply it on the other eye. Well, so this is the look so far. To be honest, I'm liking it the way it's turning out. I'm only left with the lips, and I have a very new product to try on today. This is their Pillow Talk lip balm. It's called Color Balm, and it has hyaluronic acid in it, which would be very moisturizing for the lips as well. So let's try it out and finish this look. But to be honest, I'm loving it. But when I started, I was very confused with the eyeshadow, and that foundation looked very light on me, so I didn't know how to, you know, shade it down or something, because I was freaking out. The last time I didn't film it, but this time on camera it was looking horrible. It was looking very white. I'll try to show it in the other side of the screen. And yeah, this is how my skin looks after 1.5 hours. And here's the packaging. Very nice looking, but it's a plastic packaging, so it's not heavy or doesn't feel very bougie, but it looks nice. So this is the shade. It's called Pillow Talk. And another thing, the day I was checking on the shade, I just twisted this out and I couldn't turn it back. I hope that makes sense. So whenever you are taking out the shade, just do a little bit and use it. Well, I can clearly see the pigment. It has a nice tint in it, and it's more like a gloss to me, because you can see that glossy finish. Lip balms are not that glossy most of the time. So yeah, that's just my thought. And it's a little heavy on lips, not very lightweight, but overall it's very comfortable, and I can see the pigment, so I'm happy with it. I'd wear it anytime, any day. So this is it. I loved all the products, I won't lie. But I had a very 50-50 skeptical mind when I started, but everything turned out nice, and that's all matters to me. But definitely there is something very unusual about this products, especially with the shades. Sometimes it looks different in the container, and it applies differently onto the skin. So I recommend to watch some YouTube videos or go through some reviews before you buy any of the products from this brand. Except that mascara, there was nothing different when I applied it, but this one also, it called balm, and it looked like a gloss. So I'm a little, you know, freaked out deep down. But again, for the price, especially for this eyeshadow palette, $53 is not worth it at all. My mind will never change for this, because it'll get hundreds of different options even in cheaper price. Then why this? But does it work? Yes, but it looks different when you apply it on your eyes. So yeah, it's your choice of what you're gonna buy and what not, but these are all very high performance product. Don't worry about that. And yeah, this is all about today's video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you have any other question, or if you want me to recommend any other products from Charlotte Tilbury, please feel free to do it in the comment box. I'll be back with the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.